What do you feel like has been the biggest shift that you've experienced from doing this work in your life or just your spiritual practice?
Wow. I feel like the biggest thing for me was having a baseline and like a lot of language for things that I didn't have words for before. And just like a like baseline for how to manage all these things that I knew I needed to manage energetically, but didn't know where to start and didn't
Right.
um, like know how to regulate or even how to, yeah, like articulate, put it into words.
Yeah. Plant experiences that stick out for you that you want to share.
Well, I remember like in the first or second class having an experience we did with a pine cone. I don't remember.
Sequoia, maybe?
Oh, yeah. And I had been having a like, not to be gross, but like a UTI issue going on for like, oh, and I would like do stuff to get rid of it. And then it would just keep coming back and coming back. And I don't get those very often. So it seemed weird. And I remember meeting the sequoia pine cone spirit and having a healing from it. And it went away that night and never came back. And I was like, okay, I don't want to like jump the gun or anything here, but this is like amazing, you know?
Right.
And to have that right off the bat, I think for me was like really, really affirming. And I was like, I already knew I was in the right place, but like to have that like body
Yeah.
affirmation, that
hmm
body validation was like for me
That's
like amazing.
it's hard to explain like what we're going to do, right? What we're going to do in this whole program.
I
Like
had no idea what was coming.
how would you describe what this experience is to someone who's, to yourself as before you joined?
Let's see. I okay, so what's coming to mind is that when we started, I wouldn't go into my third eye. I had a really bad fear of working in the third eye because I have worked with people who channel like as meditation students and have had really terrifying experiences with
Yeah.
things going wrong. So I had this like strong aversion to working. And so you would be like, be in the center of your head. And I was like, I'm just going to be right in my heart space or somewhere else because I was too scared to go up there. And
Mhm.
so I feel like the biggest part of this for me was like learning ease and comfort working through the third eye and being in the center of my head. And
Mhm.
like, if I could put it in words, I feel like gosh, it's hard to explain. Also, like, I wouldn't change anything about the way I experienced it. I feel like,
Cool.
and that sounds like so cheesy, but like, I think everything just unfolded exactly the way I needed it to.
Mhm.
And it's been so awesome. But I think that would be like the biggest significant thing for me is learning to be in the third eye with boundaries, with like securing your space. You gave us so many methods to protect ourselves, to clear our energy, to have like consent among spirit communication with the plants and like spirit communication with the other people in class. And so that gave me a lot of like confidence and a lot of empowerment working in that area. And
Mhm.
I have already been so indoctrinated in all these trainings. I really, really wanted a space where I could just have my own experience and feel
Right.
supported enough. And I
Yeah.
think that's exactly what you. This has just been so amazing. Like I feel so grateful to have found you. I feel like it could not have been more aligned with what I'm trying to create in my own life, create in my own practice. Um, it. I mean, I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't think it was going to be this magical. It just has been so magical.